Better than my comedy joint?
It's not better than my comedy joint for sure.
Nah, my homie got it. My homie might be better than West Side.
My comedy is like West Side and Rock Marcy had a kid, man. It's like the perfect combination of those two.
But he's a really good rapper, though. He's really good.
Yeah.
We doing straight Donda.
We can do straight Donda. Look at Chalonda.
What?
I'm like, who? Yo, welcome to Beers and Bars.
Your place for rapid fire hip hop discussion and, of course, great beer.
I am Kamal Kiddo.
OT the Golden Child, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who's been rocking with us. Make sure if this is your first time listening that you subscribe wherever you are listening at. Could be Google Podcasts, could be Apple, could be Spotify. You could be watching on YouTube. Regardless, we appreciate you for checking in with us and make sure you subscribe. Yeah.
Boom. First of all, who do we have on the show today?
Whoever want to, these are we've had both.
Right,
we've friends of the show. We've had both of them here before. So,
yeah.
Chalonda, you go ahead and go ahead and tell the people who you are.
All right, I'm Chalonda. Known across social medias as Afro Beer Chick. I talk shit and drink beer and bourbon.
Let's go.
Straight to the point.
Straight to the point. Ooh.
There we go.
What's good? I'm Juice in the Hood of the Good in the Hood podcast, man. Just creator. I'm on the grind out here, hip hop head. Ready to talk some hip hop with the wonderful Chalonda and the fellas here, Beers and Bars.
Right on. And we have these two distinguished guests here today to get into the thick of the thing that they call Donda. Kanye West has dropped, or Universal has dropped the album Donda, the long-awaited.
Yeah.
What album is this?
10th studio album.
10th. This 10th?
10th studio album. You know,
10th studio album. Really?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. 6 classics.
Right.
Wow.
The others were forgettable.
Okay.
The others were forgettable.
Already
out the gate. Shots fired.
All right, let's do this. Since Chalonda's talking, we're gonna go ahead and kick it to her because, of course, we not just rap. We drink beer while we talk about this rap shit. So we're gonna kick it to our sister down there. She's gonna tell us what she's drinking today.
All right, so on the table, of course, you know I got my bourbon. Well, this is my whiskey. Sangamo Rye. And then I have Rain and Shine. This was done with a collaboration with Second Shift down in St. Louis with Tony 2 Point and April from Los Angeles to represent Black and Soul, Black trans beer community, giving them voices. And then I got a sour. Y'all know I really very rarely rock with a sour, but I got Southern Grist. It's a Mosa. It's a sour ale. So first time trying this one, so we gonna see what it do.
Word up. What's that last one again?
Mosa from Southern Grist.
Mosa from Southern Risk. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Word up.
I'm gonna go next, Kamal. So if you've been following me on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, you've been paying attention to what I've been doing as far as calling my Steph packs. My wife then got obsessed with getting me beer from the Tavor app. She did it like a couple months ago. Now she's like really into just getting me beer, which I fucking appreciate. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. So yeah, man, I don't even know what this is, but I grabbed it out the fridge today. This is, let me see. Vanilla ice cream cherry pie slushy. All right, this is a sweet cherry, tart cherry, lactose, vanilla, and pie crust flavored Berliner-Weisse style ale. It's a lot going on there, people. This joint is at 6.2%. I have not had this at all, so I'm gonna let y'all know once I crack it what I'm thinking about it. And outside of that, I got my last. She also got me this joint from Weathered Souls right here. This is their brown bag lunches. This is a fruited sour with blueberry, strawberry, peanut butter, and graham crackers. So I am not a basic bitch IPA guy today. I am drinking two different, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can't clown on me, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what it is.
Word up. Go ahead, Juice, man. What you got? What you drinking?
I just got some good old agua, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
Man, that's positive. Hey, that's positive, man. That's positive. I like that. That's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be doing that.
I'm a drinker, though, so I'm very disappointed in myself. But, man, y'all out here drinking.
True that. I'm having today Pleasant Dank Pleasant Dank from Hop Butcher. This is a Strata El Dorado and Simcoe Hop Double India Pale Ale. This is 8% ABV. You all know about Hop Butcher for the world.
Yeah, we'll be giving them all our money. I just had my last one of those like 3 days ago, so shout out to you for still having some.
Yeah, I think I got like one more around here.
I can't wait till they move closer to me. They're getting ready to take over Half Acres Lincoln
spot.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm very interested in seeing what they space. Well, I mean, obviously, you know what the space is gonna look like if you've been a half acre, but I'm interested in seeing, you know, and going and visiting them, man. They some cool people. But go ahead, come on. Have you had that already? You got
I have not
in the League of Heroes Cup.
I think my wife has had it. I have not had it myself. This is to shout out Revolution, because this is their League of Heroes Cup. You know what I'm saying?
Good old Rev.
You know what I'm saying? League of Heroes. Shout out John and the team over there at Revolution.
It's definitely super dank up front, man. And I'm all about that dank. I'll be saying that all the time. Look, come on,
that dank.
As I've said before, you have a 4-pack over at Rev Brewing from the last release.
Yes, I do. I need to go get my joint.
If you don't go get it, I'm going to go get that boy Sunday, and I'm gonna tell you that my kids dropped it or something, and I'm gonna drink it. Just like you know now. But yeah.
Oh, this is the easily crushable joint right now.
Man.
This is easily drinkable. I rock with this.
Yeah, man. I'm rocking with this Berliner-Weisse joint too, man. Weisse. Oh, out Weisse. What is this, Chalonda? Weisse. Which one is it? Weisse. Yeah. I always say Weisse.
I always get that wrong. I'm definitely gonna mess that up again.
Sorry, super duper beer people. I apologize, but this joint is good, man. Everything that I notated on the can, cherry, tart, all this stuff is definitely within the taste. You can. Oh
wow! Look at that color, though.
Man.
I've never.
Yeah, man. It's pretty good, man.
That's sexy. That's a sexy color.
Look here, we got stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we do.
So Kanye West's 10th studio album finally dropped on a Sunday, which I thought was intentional, but according to Kanye's Instagram, he did not approve the drop that Universal dropped the album, and did not he also included that they did not put Jail Part 2 on there, which features the baby. And, you know, as I was listening to it on Sunday, another track popped up while I was listening to it. I'm like, what the heck? And I thought it was the Jesus Lord track with the locks. And come to find out, it was actually Jail Part 2. So where do we want to start with this project? Because
let's start here first. Does everybody think that that's what happened? Do you think that Universal? Because I mean, I don't know. I actually wanted to bring that up. So thank you for saying that at first, out the gate, Kamal. Kanye did say that he did not approve of this joint being released. How do we feel about that? Like, dude,
I thought it was intentional that it dropped on a Sunday. To be honest with you, I thought it was intentional.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that he has something to do with it. I mean, I feel that the studio may have played a part, but come on now, you did 3 huge stadium listening parties. You was gearing up for this. You know what I'm saying? So he knew what he was doing. You know, and then Kanye, he always has these antics around his releases. This is what he do. This is what he does. He gas people up. So yeah, I believe he I'm with you. He dropped it on a Sunday because he knew this was basically like a techno rap gospel album.
I think Kanye is a manic genius. He's a maniac, but he's also a genius. And I feel like he probably had the date of Sunday to come out, but on that day it wasn't done to how he wanted it to be done, and decided went to change his mind. But Universal probably just kept it pushing and just let it go anyway.
I could see something like that. Like he wanted to. I could see him probably wanting to drop on a Sunday, but he changed his mind because he wanted to fix some things. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting that, you know, he mentioned that the jail Part 2 wasn't on there, but then just before he even made that post, there was a lot of news going around about the baby's manager like being upset about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so
I mean,
then
after that,
he made the post. So it's
after that-
kind of, you know, it's like, did you want it to drop? I don't know. It's, you know, I don't know.
What was everyone's first impression of the album? And since it's dropped, have you changed more as you listen, or is it still how you felt when you first listened to it?
I thought from the first listening party, I was like, okay, it's a rough cut. I thought it was garbage when I first, you know, heard it streaming when he was down there in Atlanta. So I was like, okay, it's just a rough cut. I'm gonna give him an opportunity. Then I heard the streaming from Chicago. I was like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Nope, still there. But then as I sat there and we listened to all 26 on Sunday, I was like, this is some hot garbage. You know, This is like a depressing rap techno album. Like I can't get into it. Like Kanye, I don't know what you was doing with this one, but this ain't it.
Whoa.
There's that.
Whoa.
Juice, man.
Hot garbage?
Hot garbage.
All of it? No, nothing.
All of it.
Anything? Nothing?
Nah, I wasn't feeling. There was not one song on there that made me be like, oh my God, this is dope. See, what it is that, let me tell you, Kanye, you know, when Kanye came out the box with College Dropout, you know, you always looking for that Kanye. We know Kanye has been lost over the years. And I get it, you know, he's still trying to work out his emotions with his mom. And a lot of people, I do feel that maybe this was his therapy album. But he should have been like Prince, keep that shit in the vault. Don't release this one.
Wow.
Work through your issues with this album. Don't release it and come out stronger with the next one. Because this one here, it was depression. All from song 1 through 26. It was just depression.
I actually thought, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Come on, go ahead. Come on, go. I just want to say this. I agree that he definitely was going through something, but I think that this is the more polished version, and he was going through it on Ye, which I don't think is good. I mean, it's some songs on there, but it's like, he was working through it on Ye, on Pablo, and on the gospel joint. Like he had come to the gospel joint and was kind of okay. He's kind of figuring it out. But this album, he's worked through all of that. It seems. And these songs, like Ye was rushed. The gospel joint, the gospel rap joint was cool. It wasn't bad, but it was okay.
Jesus King?
The
last one.
That's the name of it. I don't even remember the name of it.
Yeah, Jesus King.
Yeah.
I thought that was decent, but I don't really go back to it. But this project, he really worked on the sounds. He really worked on the sounds on this one. And it showed a progression way from Pablo. Like he was messing with gospel on Pablo and he was figuring things out through that time period. But this one sounds a little more, I don't know if cohesive is the word I want to use, because I really don't think it's really cohesive. I think it's a lot of ideas, but I think it's his most polished version of who he is right now. You know,
this album was very monotone. Everything, there was no unique sound in between each song. And then here's the thing is like, for me, I think he still has some things he needs to work through. He not only needs to work through still the loss of his mom, because you can still feel that hurt in that, but he has to work through whatever he's going through in his marriage. Now, one thing I will say about Kanye is an amazing producer. He can produce the hell out of a record. He's not a strong lyricist. He's never been that. And a lot of people, y'all said it, and a lot of people tend to overlook that. He produces great enough to make you think his bars are there.
Whoa, that's incredible. That's incredible. I do think he's a comedian on the mic for sure, but he's entertaining. He's definitely entertaining. But go ahead, Juice. Go ahead.
Juice, go ahead.
Oh man, not take in there. To start off, I think Kamal kind of hit on the head. I feel like he combined the length and the kind of mind-boggled approach to Life of Pablo with pretty much the manic side of Ye and the crazy sounds of Kids See Ghosts and the gospelness of Jesus is King. You combine all that together, you pretty much get this album. But I do feel like also to your point, Kamal, is very much so more polished. It's much so more. You can tell he's more focused on how it sounds. He's more focused on the quality of the sound. Now, to Chalonda's point, like he ain't out here barring us up on this project by any stretch of the imagination. Like, there's no.
He has some bars. Come on.
He has some bars, but he ain't barring us up though. He got some bars for sure. Like I'm saying, it's Pusha T there, Sci High's there, everyone's there. I wouldn't call Kanye a lyricist, never would call him a lyricist. But he wants to rap. He's like the OK joint. He's spitting on there. The what's the other one? He had a few joints where he's spitting on. But of course, for me being the Kanye fan from College Dropout, I'm always for Kanye having soul elements in his music. So when Believe What I Say came on, when 24 came on, like I felt like, all right, it's kind of like that feeling you got when you listen to Yeezus and you hit Bound 2. It's like, all right, he's still there a little bit, you know. I think the project is good. I don't think it's hot garbage. I'm saying for us, like, I think it's good. I think it's good if you compare it to Kanye. You can compare if you compare it to the field. You compare it to what's out there right now. You compare it to the best rappers in the world, like spitters. No, it's not gonna be. That's a par with spitters. But as far as putting in the car, you saying you on Lakeshore Drive at nighttime, whatever. You can vibe to it, in my opinion. It's some vibes on the project that definitely. Sure. The intro is terrifying though. Like Donda.
You know that's Selena Johnson doing that Donda, right?
Mm. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Could have used her voice something else for sure.
So you know. What's interesting about that point too is how he kept it in line with the concert. And what I mean is that I heard that at the concert, the Donda, when that was happening, certain pictures of him and his mom would pop up as the voice. Now I didn't watch any of it because if you've been listening to me talk about Kanye for the past month, I intentionally didn't pay attention to anything that was happening because respect due to him and his promotions and all that. I know that he is an artist that capitalizes off the moment. And I was like, nah, I just want to hear the music. I'm not doing it, which is, you know, no knock to him. I just didn't want to invest into it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to be waiting and checking every week when he said it was going to drop. I'm like, nope, I'm not paying attention until the album come out. But how do I feel about it? I mean, honestly, right now, I like a lot of the material. It's just a lot to go through.
27 songs, a lot.
I haven't sat with it enough. Like I like a good amount of the material. How do I feel about it? Honestly, I don't know as of right now. I think I like it, but I can't give a definitive answer yet. I do think it's some strong songs. I really like Hurricane. The Weeknd Snap, G. I like his voice. I like I'm a Lil Baby super duper fan right now.
No, his album is giving me, you know, Adele vibes. You know, she produced the music that make you want to cry in the shower and slide down the wall.
Listen.
Cry in the shower and slide down the wall, man.
It is something. And, you know, honestly,
that's a visual right there, right? That's a visual.
I can definitely feel some, because listen, and this is why Chalonda, when you reached out, I'm like, let's do it. Because I saw, you know, I knew how you felt about it. I'm like, I want a variance of opinions, right? Like, let's find out how people really feeling about it. I do think that, you know, we have these conversations of old and new Kanye, and there are people who hear this kind of Kanye, and it's like, you know, but me being a fan of, like, you know, I be rocking with like Flaming Lips and Phantogram and all these electronic groups. When I'm hearing this, I'm like, hell yeah, because I be really listening to like a lot of electro type stuff. But if you're not really rocking with that and you hear what Kanye don't hear, it might be like, what's going on? But
I feel like if you in 2021 expecting College Dropout from Kanye, expect to be disappointed. You got to be just expect to be disappointed at this point. It's so far removed from that. Like I don't think. Same thing go with a lot of these artists. Like people be mad at Jay-Z for being woke. I'm sorry, Jay-Z is woke now. I'm saying we got Basquiat hold.
What did you think about the Jay verse, Chalonda? You didn't like the Jay verse, Chalonda? You was like, whatever, hove. Like, how did you feel about it?
Yeah, I was. You know what? I was just kind of over it. For me, I think I've come to the realization. I understand that, you know, every artist, no matter what phase you're in, you're going to evolve at some point. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, one thing about, you know, I've known enough musicians that you should still keep that connection with your fans. Kanye is not really making music for us anymore. We're not really his target audience. when he started branching out, going to make those weird ass expensive clothes, he kind of let us know, like, hey, and his music started to really change then. He started to let us know, like, hey, his audience has also changed. So if you find a lot of people not really rocking, they haven't really, I've been with it too. Maybe I'm a little biased because of the whole slavery is a choice. I still don't even forgive him for that shit right there. But if I keep it music wise, Kanye to me kind of fell off maybe about 6 albums ago.
What's your favorite Ye album? Shalonda,
I'm gonna still say my favorite album is between Graduation and College Dropout. Those are my 2 strongest ones. Those are ones that's me loving old Kanye. It was that energy. It was that vibe. It was that shit that you can rock with. But it seems like, okay, I'm gonna say maybe 4 albums ago he started really falling off. I couldn't rock with him. Like, where are you going with this? This whole church vibe. Rap is supposed to make you do one or 2 things. It's either supposed to make you turn up or make you think about what's going on socially. It's not supposed to put you in a depression. And that's what his shit has been doing lately.
Oh, I couldn't disagree more. Hold on, you had me there for a second, I couldn't disagree more. Biggie Smalls had a song called Suicidal Thoughts. It's the most amazing song ever. But real quick question for you, Chalonda. Real quick question. First question is 2 questions. First question, how do you feel about Airways of Heartbreak? How did you feel about that when it came out in 2008? Airways of Heartbreak. Love Lockdown. My love lockdown.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. It was on point for me. I liked it.
For some people, that was a fracturing point, though. That was like the
evening.
Yeah, that's like I said. That's when you started seeing that shift.
I don't think it was, though, because if you look at Kanye's elevation, right? The only 2 albums that sound alike for real are the first 2. Graduation, you see him dip off a little bit with Stronger. You see him dip off with the Drunk and Hot Girl shit. What's the shit? Flashing Light sound completely different than anything else you ever heard before that point. Then you get to 808s of Heartbreak. Then you get to Twisted Fantasy, which is probably my favorite album for him by far. Then he goes to The Throne. Then every album from Kanye sound different. Like, I never heard the same Kanye album twice except for them first 2, really. And them still kind of really different. But for me, like, I don't want artists to make music for me. You know what I'm saying? I want artists to be creative and make whatever they think is dope. If it's dope, hopefully I like it. If I don't like it, I'm saying, go back to the drawing board, Kanye, do it again. Like you said, for me, Ye is garbage. Yeezus, I like 4 songs on Yeezus. I'm saying, hold on, my love goes down
is awesome.
Nah, Yeezus is garbage.
Yeezus, hey, I feel what y'all saying, but Yeezus, he was at his pinnacle as far as rapping. He was barred up on Yeezus. That's his best bar album.
Wait, hold on. Come on.
Bruh, no, I'm not
sit
going.
Back and listen to this one right here.
I'm not going. No, I'm not going.
Put it out there.
But, bruh, he was barred up on Yeezus.
That's his best rapping.
Bruh, that's his best rapping, period.
Come on, would you sit down real quick?
New Slaves, G, he was going crazy.
I want you to think about Kanye West albums real quick, bro. And just sit down and think about Kanye West albums real quick.
No,
way you gonna
I'm
tell me
talking bars. I'm just talking bars.
I know. I'm on the same page. I'm on the same page, same paragraph sentences as you is, bro. Listen here, bro. Twisted Fantasy?
Nah.
I'm just a Chi-Town nigga with a Nas flow? No, bro.
I don't think that my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is his best, but if I was to say his best rapping, I think that may be some of his. I understand what Kamal's saying. He has some strong
bar for bar.
Devil in a New Dress.
Jesus is the one for me. As far as bars go, my favorite Kanye.
I heard Kanye go bar to bar with Raekwon the Chef on that album. I heard them.
He was rapping. He was rapping.
But see, that's all right to me. I think.
Shout out to Prince C.
Can I present? I want to present one theory to kind of go back to the drop, and I know this may be unpopular, and obviously we'll never know if this is true or not. I do think that Universal dropped the album without Kanye's permission, but I think they did it because they wanted to try to one-up Drake, because on Friday Drake released that he would be dropping his album.
Drake is Universal.
I don't care.
They don't matter. It don't matter if they're on the same label. Labels have a history of
distribution.
They artists together.
That's distribution.
Y'all don't think it's a coincidence You don't think it's a coincidence that, of course, Drake announced his date before the album dropped? You don't think it's a coincidence that he dropped his artwork the day Kanye album dropped? Like he been waiting on Kanye to drop.
It's some funny shit going on.
Oh yes, definitely. But I don't think Kanye is innocent as he's trying to make it. I think he also has some input in on it as well. I'm not gonna put it all on Universal. I'm not gonna say it's all Kanye. I think they were in cahoots with it because, like you said, Juice, they were trying to one up Drake.
It could be the dark skin in me, man. But I feel like Drake gets too many passes and Kanye gets too much criticism in this rollout shit. Because Drake is just as bad in rollouts.
No, Kanye gets. I'm gonna tell you, Kanye gets the rep that he gets because of Kanye's antics.
But Drake has no bad rep for his bullshit. Drake announced his album. He announced his album in December. He said January 2021, bro. It's September, bro.
Yes, he did. But this is his worst. To be fair,
he did that. Views, More Life. He did to all these albums. The same shit. Every album.
To be fair, this is the first time Drake has done this, though. He knew when he say he'll drop. But this is the first time he did this, though. This 9 months.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? Again.
Remember Views from the 6. Then he pushed it back because of the back-to-back beef. And all that. He always
that was different, though.
Scorpion, he pushed Scorpion back so he can just push the T some more. And nigga, just drop your music, bro.
Well, nah, that's true, too.
Listen.
That's true.
Do you think people go ahead, come on, go ahead. Do you think?
Well, I'm just saying this is the first time I like those other reasons. Okay, I see what he's doing here. With Scorpion, which I'm not a big fan of at all. I don't go back to that at all.
Go back and listen to the album. You tripping. It's a hard album.
Don't get me started on Drake. Don't get me started.
Man, we want to get you started on everything,
Chalonda, who you like, Chalonda? Who you like?
It ain't my husband. It's like, honestly, if I had to pick between Drake and Kanye, I'm gonna pick Kanye. But however, it take my husband to say, like, whenever he playing Drake, I saw that. I can't stand that singing ass motherfucker. Like, for real. Like, come on, now. Every time I hear you whining about some broad or you sing, like, dude, like, no. I think for me, what it is that maybe my age is showing, and when it comes to hip hop, I'm thinking because I'm always listening to, like, you know, like I wake up in the morning blasting Shook Ones too. You know, I like to go back to the old school. So when I hear some of this new stuff, I'm like, what the hell? Like, this is soft as fuck.
See, now I'm in your background, Shalonda. I'm seeing Bootsy Collins. I'm seeing James Brown. These are people who I'm saying who didn't necessarily go to the beaten path. You know, they kind of went their own direction. You know, they kind of added some flair to things, you know. I'm sure when Bootsy came out, people were like, what's this? What, he ain't singing. What's he doing?
True.
No, I'm all for creativity. I'm all for creativity. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for Kanye expressing his creativity. But I think what it is for me, maybe I'm a little biased because maybe I'm wrapping his antics in with his music. But it's hard not to. So I try not to. So when I sat there and I listened the whole album from beginning to end, and I focus solely on that music, I'm like, this ain't it. Yeah, I like it. This one should have stayed in the vault. This one should not have been released.
But also, I feel like to OT point, OT kind of almost, if I make that point, I feel like as far as how it goes, maybe it was Kamal, as far as how it sounds like the live performance. I feel like that's what Kanye is trying to do.
Point I want to make, but go ahead.
I feel like what Kanye's move with this album is to make this a live.
All his joints are stadium joints. I think that's why
But remember when Pablo first came out, he was like, he wants his album to be forever changing. He wants to always change the album and shit when Pablo first came out. Yeah. I feel like for this, he wants to take this album and do this just like on stadiums. Like, because you remember Jay-Z did Blueprint 3 for stadiums only. That's what he did the album for. This is a whole different thing. This is like a Broadway play album thing.
I agree. Were you finished? I don't want to cut you off.
You go ahead. Yeah.
But I think part of the way this album came together was interesting because he started it with just like he said, no promo, none of that. He just started doing the listening parties, listening parties. But you know, he's trying out this material.
He tried to pull a Beyonce.
But a lot of these songs definitely work better in that stadium performance space. You know what I'm saying? Songs like God Breathe, the end of God Breathe has no business being that long. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we listening to this that long? You know what I'm saying? Songs like Come to Life into No Child Left Behind is a good ending, but at the same time, Come to Life sound like it should be in a stadium. You know what I'm saying? 24. It sounds like it should be in a stadium. What else? He got a couple of songs that kind of had that stadium sound and just need to like set like Donda, the Donda. You know what I'm saying? That was designed for his show. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff was designed for the show. That's why it's hard to believe completely that he wanted it to come out this way, because a lot of this stuff sounds like it was supposed to be just for the show. You know what I'm saying? But let me get into some of the tracks though. Let me get like
do your thing.
my top tracks, right? Like, you know, I see this album as like a double disc almost, like a
Man, it's a triple disc.
two-part album.
Right.
It's the first triple album.
Like, it's almost like a
He did a
regular
Roots.
Chris Brown got the first triple. Chris Brown got the quadruple
He
disc.
did. It's like a gospel. You know what I'm saying? Gospel albums be long, don't they? Don't gospel
Not that
albums?
damn long. He was his album was long like 4 church services. Okay, wait for the preacher to hurry up.
1 hour and 44
Come
minutes.
on, preacher. But yeah, man, my top songs gotta be Jail. Off the Grid is hard for me, and actually, as far as bars go, I think Fabio Foreign. I've never been a fan of Bro, but he got off, and Baby Keem got off. Hurricane is probably my favorite song. Praise God with Baby Keem and Travis. I like Junior. I like Junior. Watanabe Omari. You know what I'm saying? I like that.
Yo, what? Do that again.
Junior Watanabe Omari. You know what I'm saying? I like Believe What I Say.
Believe What I Say. Shout out to Lauryn Hill. Great.
Yeah, shout out to Lauryn Hill, but shout out to her shout out to Lauryn Hill, but that's whack that I don't know if she got paid for that joint because she can't perform her joints. I don't know how that worked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she got sued by her man.
Crazy.
Yeah, for real?
Oh yeah, that's why she can't her
she can't
album.
Perform her song.
She can't perform her album because of the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But
Nobody verse still gets played.
She ain't pay her people, that's why.
She performing Nobody verse, and Nobody verse goes crazy.
But Remote Control, I like Remote Control. No shout out to Soulja Boy talking about that verse was whack that he dropped, man. That verse was whack, G. Stop it. He shouldn't have been on the joint anyway. But
I'm glad to hear that verse.
Yeah, man. But it almost feel like Moon is like the ending to the first half, and then what's the joint
like
after
that.
Moon?
Heaven and Hell.
Heaven or Hell. Sound like the beginning of the second half.
Like more like hell, I'm just saying.
That's my joint.
For me, the first half is better than the second half. Like, there's some songs I kind of like on the second part of it, but the upper half, the first half of
You don't like Pure Souls?
Pure Souls is good, but that's like a Chicago joint. This is heavy. It's heavy Chicago inspired on this joint. It's heavy Chicago.
Don't put that shit on us. Don't do that.
It is though. Come on, shout out to they don't let the GDs in the dough. Come on. They don't let the GDs in the dough.
I give you that one. I give you that one.
He got Dirk on here. He got Ruby. He got Larry Hoover Jr. Yes.
Yeah, I did like the Larry Hoover joint. When it songs, I did enjoy that one. That one I did like.
And he put on them twice. He put the same speech on there twice. I'm like, am I tweaking?
Right. I was like, wait a minute. Is my edible kicking in right now?
Hey, you funny for that.
See, the thing about that though, like for real though, I like Jesus Lord. Like I like that beat. I like the hook. But
That's like the one negative I have for the. I guess one or two. My number one negative is the Pop Smoke verse.
That shouldn't even been on there. That's another joint that I felt like was just a stadium. That's just a stadium joint. Like that's the joint you play.
And he the only one rapping about guns in the whole joint. Like why you pick this verse? This man talking about he need an AK. Which you just got this man verse just to use him on your album. It look kind of strange. But also I hate the whole part 2 thing. I didn't hate all the part 2.
Yeah.
I don't need the same beat twice.
I thought the baby was his verse was good.
That was acceptable, yeah. That one.
You just think throwing it on the first. You guys just put it on the first song. You can just put it on there.
I mean, because to be honest,
you have to do that.
Like Jay verse was cool, but I think it got overshadowed by, you know what I'm saying? Like for me.
All right, let me just say this, man. I love Hov. You know what I'm saying? And Hov is the greatest of all time. I don't know why Hov did that to Kanye like that. I don't know why Hov just gave Kanye this obvious, like he just freestyled some words that rhyme to him. Like, hey, yo, I got a couple cool lines. I'm saying about the red hat.
Look,
and then throw some filling in the rest of the verse. After that red hat bar, that verse is elementary at best, boy.
But that's the thing, though. It was designed, it was done, and it was exciting for the day that he performed it at the.
Yeah, it was good. It was good for that first day.
Right.
It was good for that. It was good
and
for
then
the
it's like after that, you know, it's like, man, Hov, can I?
It was like a Fisher Price nursery rhyme. It was some shit that's thrown together.
Hey, Chalonda got no chill.
All right, no chill. But I love it though. That's the energy, man. Let's go.
Love it.
But that's the thing though. It was designed for that time, for that moment. I mean, he capitalizes on moments. He had the locks on that joint. You know what I'm saying? It's a part 2 because people wanted to hear the locks joint, and he capitalized on that moment.
On the verses?
On the verses.
They wouldn't have been on here without the verses joint. They
would not have been on there, G. They would not have been on there.
That was a 12.
Like Soulja Boy, who on Twitter having a whole meltdown. Oh my God, that shit is hilarious. That's hilarious.
Today's price is not yesterday's price.
The baby wouldn't even be on there if he hadn't had that situation happen.
And he's still going through it. They trying to nail bro to the cross or whatever.
I know, right?
He working it out. It looked like he working it out. It looked like he working it out.
Man, ain't no such thing as cancel culture.
Cancel culture don't cancel anybody. You still gonna have supporters.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Hi, what about your eyes? Or hey, what about your wine?
Like for that to come on right after they who was doing.
Come on, you funny.
And what are you doing, Kanye?
Hey man, I like that. I like that bar, G. I do. I do.
All right. That much on the side.
I do. But definitely, like for me, man, Hurricane is probably the best joint on the whole project.
Yeah, that's my favorite joint on there, man. The Weeknd and Lil Baby, and just the Sonics on that joint. And that, honestly, the Sonics really is what I'm feeling the most from the album.
Shout out Mike Dean, man.
Yeah, shout out Mike Dean, the engineer. Yeah, I like that big those big electronic rock sounding joints. But
and the joint with
was this album?
Go ahead.
No, the Keep the Spirit joint. Oh no, go ahead, Juice. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know about the Keep Spirit joint. Stay on the album. I'm about to change from the album real quick.
Go ahead. I was going to transition anyway, but go ahead.
What do y'all rank this album amongst those underwhelming Kanye albums of recent? Like you go to Yeezus, you go to Ye, you go to Kiss, you go to
This is Chalonda's last in his category. This is.
I know what she's saying. I know. He called this hot garbage.
Look, I thought about that a little bit.
I don't know yet. I don't know.
This album is so bad. It's up there with like a baby daddy trying to go to child support. Like it's just over. It's over.
Wow. I definitely think it's better than that.
No.
But I don't think it's cohesive. I think it's
all over the place. It's like just kindergarten trying to sprinkle within the lines. It's all over the place.
It's designed.
It's the metaphors for me, man. The analogies are going crazy.
Right.
Fire, yeah.
It's designed. I mean, the way it came out, it was designed for the stadium. It sounds like it was designed to be performed.
It was designed to stay within the vault. That's what it was
Stay
designed for,
within.
okay?
Not the stadium, to stay within.
It was designed to stay within the vault. This was some shit that he's supposed to have been working through, not released. I think he needs to be divorced from Kim for at least like 2 full years to get back on track. All right? Because right now, he ain't there mentally. He need to go sit on somebody's couch and really work through whatever issues he got going on. Because this is like a combination between Adele and Marilyn Manson. And Kurt Franklin. There's too much going on.
What was the significance of
I don't know.
Of Marilyn Manson being there?
I have a little bit of insight on that.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, let me say this before I say that. I did see the whole stream of that, and I was thoroughly pleased with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the album in its most complete form. We had heard the Lauryn Hill joint for the first time. Those Donda dancers walking around the house was definitely tired and hot. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was an interesting display of like art performance. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was cool, man. I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. But I thought it was
for theatrics.
Yes,
it was definitely going on Broadway.
And that's the thing. The album sound like that. It sounded right for that space. But my understanding is that DaBaby was there and did that verse. That was the first time we heard that verse because of the situation that happened was that Lollapalooza that happened? Or
no, Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud. But he was there because of that. He gave him an olive branch here. Look, go ahead and, do your thing on this joint, man. You should be able to have that joint. Marilyn Manson was like, he was allegedly something happened with some women or something.
Sexual assault, yeah.
Sexual assault, yeah. And so, I thought that I read that after the fact. And
that's why he on the album?
And so he's not on the album, but he was there at the performance.
No, but if you go to the track listing, like I think at least all the features, he's listed with DaBaby on that song.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Where the hell is he?
It's not album music.
Wow.
It's album music. They had the names on there, but
I just remember reading Kim said that if she had known that Marilyn Manson was going to be there, she wouldn't have been there.
Wow.
Because of the whole sexual assault.
Wow. I mean, the thing about that is that it would seem to me, and I don't know because I'm not Kanye, I haven't read this part, but it seems that he was trying to extend some time for those individuals that have been downtrodden and left on cancel culture and on the outskirts of society, and what the wider population has said, we're done with you. Here's a platform for you to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Marilyn Manson is the only one that didn't have a mask, because it's like you ain't gonna know who he was walking around if he, like, it was important for him to not have a mask. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else did except for the Ruger bro, the GD.
On Genius, for the lyrics to Jail Part 2, they have Marilyn Manson saying, doing the chorus with Kanye, guess who's going to jail tonight.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Well, that whole album sounds like it needs to be a Tyler Perry movie soundtrack.
Oh, my God.
Now, that's funny. That's a good one. Woo, that's good. That's funny. Oh, my God. I don't like Tyler Perry at all. That's so funny.
Oh, yes.
Listen, let me do a quick transition and ask everybody a question. So I like this.
That's funny.
Being that Kanye just dropped, and we know we have Drake coming. Come on, still laughing. No.
Because it's gospel. It's funny because it's gospel. And he be trying to include God. Bro, that's funny.
Yeah, that was a fire. That was fire. Do you think people will be able to listen to Drake without okay, how can I put it?
They're gonna
Not through
judge it too.
not
They're
through
gonna
Kanye ears. Will people be able to listen to Drake when it comes out without the immediate need to look at it versus Kanye? Can it be an objective listen?
Nope, because of the history between those two. It's always going to be that comparison because of, especially with the antics of Kanye dropping Drake's address via social media. So of course, people are tuning in for that. So of course now, whatever Drake drops, they're going to compare it to this last, not to this last album.
People are listening to Drake. People that never even maybe like Drake for real, and Kanye fans are gonna listen to Drake to see what he gonna say.
Hold on. Why are we talking like? I love Kanye once again. I'm a Kanye fan here. I'm also a realist. Like, we all know Drake a bigger artist than Kanye now, right?
Yeah.
All right.
He a bigger artist than Kanye?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that one. I agree.
We're talking numbers and whatnot.
When Drake drops, the world gonna stop.
So here's the thing. Right now, Kanye is number one in streaming.
Fans, they on the same wavelength. They on the same level, G.
No.
Kanye is number one in streaming because of curiosity. Not because his content is fire right now. Because people been waiting.
His place in the name. That's taking away everything that he's done in the culture.
No, I'm talking about like right now because like think about it. Let's just say his last 3 albums have been garbage. So people been trying to have been waiting patiently to see what he was going to drop. Right now, it's streaming number one because of curiosity to see what this project is really about. So of course, when Drake drops, it's gonna be all kinds of comparisons.
One, it's two things. It's two things. First off, Kanye has by far way more people that hate him than Drake does.
That's why I said curiosity.
That's true.
Secondly, Kanye about to do 350 the first week. Drake gonna double that.
Yeah.
We talk about Aubrey Drake Graham. He gonna do a good 700.
That's fair enough. Only because he garners that. And to your point, your very first point is why, because people don't like Kanye the way that they like Drake.
See,
that's because of Kanye's antics.
And that's true.
Also, I think Kanye dropped the ball here in a big way, right? Kanye, of course, wanted to troll Drake and get in front of Drake's release date. Don't do that. Why would you do that? That's a dumb move. Because you know what you're gonna do now? People gonna listen to your album, and now everyone has to listen to Drake. Everyone has to listen to Drake album now.
If Drake album
what you should have did is let Drake drop and then do a surprise release the week after. Then you're gonna do numbers. But now Drake finna get all your listeners, plus his listeners, plus them UK drill loving niggas. Like, he finna get all that shit, man. It's over with. Drake, I
agree with that, Juice.
I love Kanye, but Drake is about to eat off this boy. Like, Kanye just made his play for him.
He is. But I can't agree with the fact that he's a bigger artist.
What?
Yes, man. He's a bigger artist. He's not in the
canon. I don't like Drake like that, and I agree with that.
Not in the canon of rap. I think Kanye is better. I think that Kanye. But yeah, Drake is a pop star. Sure. But that's the thing, though. He's a much bigger worldwide artist than Kanye. That's not even, like.
When you last pop star can do a song called Mob Ties? Like, it's different. it's different, man.
The thing with numbers, we're talking numbers. We're talking numbers.
It's numbers, not skills. Numbers.
G.
I'm talking about impact on the game.
No, that's not what. No, I'm not talking about that. No,
and I'm expecting to be disappointed from Drake too. I'm expecting Drake to disappoint me this time.
That joint better not be fire. If that joint fire, now I would agree.
If it's fire, oh my god!
If it's fire, yeah, G, it's gonna be Kanye about to get memed
up.
How
you gonna retire, boy? That shit fire. Kanye gonna dip out of here. He'll
get memed up if it's fire.
But I mean, at the same time, like Kanye's in an interesting position, right? Because he's a billionaire. I'm saying the richest black man in America, whatever. Like I think he's playing with house money right now in his mind. Fact. But like I don't think he realized that like it's still hip hop at the end of the day. And
yes,
you can catch an L by this approach. Like I feel like the album is a good album compared to what he's giving us. I think he's more focused. I like he's being more focused, but at the same time, he's giving Drake the meanest alley-oop ever. Like he's setting Drake up like Chris Paul.
Kanye is a genius in the way he have people thinking he's a genius. When in reality,
I disagree.
When in reality, Kanye is like Apple. He's really dysfunctional. People just really going off the name. So yeah.
I mean, look, Kanye is like your cousin that you don't always agree with, but you still love him because that's your cousin.
No, we don't. We don't.
No, we don't.
The cousins we stay away from.
She already said, ever since the what was the comments that he made? Look, and to that point,
I disagree with him then. I disagree with him during all that
funny,
red
man?
cap Trump stuff. I disagree with it. But I can't deny that he has good music, impacts culture. I'm going to see what he's going to say on all of his interviews. They all interesting. They're all inspirational. I'm always
funny,
trying to
though?
see where you coming from.
Go ahead.
You know what's hilarious to me, man? And I don't want to say I'm not tuning for Kanye at all. But like we bring up that Kanye. I'm not doing what you think I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna defend him at all. But I'm not defending him at all. No defense for Kanye. But the fact that he gets killed for that, as much as he gets killed for that, we just forget that Drake did blackface is hilarious to me. That nigga did blackface.
When he do blackface?
See, look at that. It was a whole.
Yeah, it was for some type of.
It was the Pusha T album cover for the Adion shit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And we did blackface, a whole blackface model. Like he did a whole series of blackface pictures. Canadian Jew self, man.
I think that Kanye is naturally a contrarian, and contrarians always go 100%. To the the opposite side. I think that's where a lot of that stuff came from when that was happening with the whole.
I mean, he married Kim K, so yeah, that's obvious.
But a lot of people, kind of shot they shot with that. But
a lot.
Listen, so we
you see that as a flex, though. He did that
Drake
for
too.
flex.
Was it really a flex?
Now, question. Would any of us be surprised if come September 5th, you know what I'm saying, 2 days after Drake drops, we get an announcement that him and Kanye doing a stadium tour?
If that happened, I'm listening. I'm deleting.
I'm not sure. I won't be shocked because at the end of the day, it's all about business moves.
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
It's all about business moves. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's not gonna happen. I don't see Drake doing that.
OT sat back and said, "No, I ain't doing
the rap. I'm deleting. I've lost faith in the culture at that point.
Drake ain't gonna do that, man. Drake not gonna do that, G. Drake is sensitive, man.
You putting too much faith in Drake.
I just want a Kanye Drake versus, man. That's all I really want.
Oh man, it's gonna break the internet if they do that shit.
Nobody beats Kanye in the verses.
Talk to him. Oh,
not one. Not ever.
Talk to him. Oh.
Well, wait. I got a question. I got a question. I got a question.
Go
so
I'm a Kanye
we just said that Drake is a bigger artist than Kanye.
I ain't say that. But
okay, no, you didn't say that.
In 21,
Juice and Otis just
I agree
disagreed. Okay, but then on the flip side, OT just said that Kanye would kill Drake in the verses.
Yeah.
Now we talking about production. Are we including music that he
done?
Production bars.
It don't. That's the thing about verses.
Kanye
they can do whatever they. Bruh, Kanye has produced so many records. He can play. He can play. H to the Izzo if he want to. You know what I'm saying? He can play. I get
that, but I'm just saying. But let's take the production off the table, and we talking about.
Let's take it off the
table. Kanye would do songs that he has
with his music that he produced. That's one thing. I'm not talking about music that he produced. I'm not talking about when he was a guest or he was in production and he didn't have bars. I'm talking about his music solely against Drake's music solely.
Hold on.
What is Drake gonna play?
No features? No features?
Stop.
No features?
No features.
It don't matter about
features. Hold on, real quick. So Drake gets no features either then, right?
Right, no features.
Oh, it's a dub. Give me Kanye. Run
all day.
Okay.
All day. Bruh, what does Drake have for flashing lights? When Kanye plays flashing lights, I'm gonna cry. It's a rap.
Hey,
Drake got joints now. Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Right, but listen, come on. Listen here. Drake can play one dance if he want to.
Oh no, he's not gonna play, bro.
He gonna
that's the point, though. Kamal. All his big joints are those joints, right?
Yeah.
But One Dance cannot go against Get 'Em High.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
agree.
rap.
I agree.
But
Now,
that's
I was gonna say in the
Yeah,
verses,
no, come on.
I do agree that Kanye would kill Drake. I mean, hell, now if you talking about even with features,
Kanye has an
hell,
album with
the Cole
Jay-Z.
Common album alone, Drake is over with. Drake is gone.
Kanye has a whole album rapping with Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like that alone with that will put Drake under the table. I was just trying to figure out
Niggas in Paris
y'all
is
lying
winning.
and thinking.
but to our point, right? We acknowledge that One Dance is a great big global hit.
Yeah.
That does make sense as far as
I don't
Drake being
check
a
for
bigger
nothing
artist.
on views, man. Don't.
But you don't have to. Billions of people somewhere are. Right?
And I agree. I agree.
But if you
Alright,
play that
come
in
on,
verses,
man.
right?
Now, views is. I don't go back to views, man. I don't know why it's an essential
Hold on,
album.
what Drake albums you go back to? Because that's 2 albums you'll go back to.
Hey.
Keep going back to Drake. I'm questioning.
Hey,
you,
look,
Carl.
but look, and I'm a Drake. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm a Drake fan. I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of his music. I'm not a big fan of his outside of music personality, G.
So far, you say you don't like Scorpion and you don't like Views. So you like 2 more albums.
But look though. I had last year. I'm sure last year I had Dark Lane demo tapes on my top 5.
That don't count, man.
We
That's
don't
not
know
an
why, but go
album.
ahead. We don't know why, but go ahead.
That is a good project.
So we don't know why, but go ahead.
That's a good project,
Oh, those are top 5 albums of last year.
bruh.
I
What
did
came
the
out
show
last
with him.
year, G?
I did the show with him. He did put it on there. It was number 2 or 3 or something.
It was a good project. Along with Pray for Paris might have been better than that. But anyway, for me, what's the joint in the clouds? The clouds.
Hold on. I gotta stop. Hold on real quick. I just thought about what happened last year. How many albums came out last year? King's Disease, Alfredo,
Stop it.
King to a God. Like, you know, all right,
I'm not even about to go, man. King Disease.
Go, T-Baby.
I can't go. I'm not going. King Disease. Hey, man, look, Drake can rap, G. Drake can rap. And I definitely prefer the music on Dark Lane demo tapes than Hit Boy's production on King's Disease. King's Disease 2 is better than King's Disease 1, G.
I agree with that.
Huh?
The first part you said was, boy, you out here. Yo, you got some hot takes, my boy.
I can't believe. Nah, really. I'm happy we have this conversation, G.
You
But
said Dark Lane demo tapes is better than the Hit Boys production on King's. The shit with Playboy Cardi. The album.
ooh, that joint was popping. G, look.
So it's Car 25.
First of all, here goes something that you really not gonna feel me on. But Red, the Playboy Cardi album, G.
You think I heard that? Come on, you don't know me that well, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That joint got joints, G.
If you think I heard that album, man, I'll tell you right now.
I know, but I'm just saying I'm saying you're not gonna agree. You know what I'm saying? But that
You
joint.
tell me the Playboy Cardi album is hard, and then out here tell me Scorpion don't get no listens.
G, what Scorpion got, G? Come on, fam.
Let me listen. You ready? Off the top of my head, no phone in my hand, bro. We talking about
We
Jaded.
sitting back. We watching y'all. Go ahead.
We talking about Jaded. We talking about March 24th. We talking.
I couldn't tell you how those songs.
8 out of 10. Mob Ties, Nonstop. The Drake with Drake. Jay-Z, Tucker.
Nonstop is good.
There's some joints on there, man.
It's joints. But am I
Angels
going to
Rose.
listen to the whole thing with no skips? No.
Not, 'cause it's a double disc. That's why like Kanye and Drake have that same issue. Well, as of recent, Drake has had the issue. They got too many songs on the album. Like, why do you need 24, 26 songs on the album? If what you doing? This 27 shit he did with Donda. If this was the 7-song album, this was the 7th song instead of Ye, this would be a better album to get. 7
I would
songs.
agree with that.
Facts.
If this was 10 songs, it'd be better than, you know what I'm saying, Jesus is King.
Listen, so we know how everybody feel. That was we gonna wrap it up. That was the Donda episode.
Damn.
Donda episode.
We
Hot garbage, in the words of Slushy.
from hot garbage to I don't know to I love it. We appreciate y'all for coming on the show, man. For real.
Yeah.
Beers and
I think it's
Bars.
all right out.
Absolutely.
Yo, Beers and Bars, appreciate y'all, man. Till next time, man.